Hi, everybody. Still just making sure everything's up and running. All right. I got my coffee. Yeah, you see. Good. And, kind of far away. Maybe I can, maybe just, oh. Ah, ah, ah. No, the settings. Completely sideways? Yeah. I thought I had this all set up. I was wrong, clearly. Here's this, I'm working on stuff. That's way out of line. Third. Here. Sort of good. And yeah, that works. Coffee. So, today we have, as we can see, our Gypsy Danger here. Our model. Gypsy Danger. If I go over here, it starts getting really dark because I have shadows. There. And as we see, Gypsy Danger is without arms. So we will need to present Gypsy Danger with some arms, either side, and maybe get the weapons done. And that is on the agenda for today. Another thing that we have that we can kind of check out is, I don't know if you guys remember this guy, little dude right here. This is our LED unit, and I got the batteries for it, so we can actually check that out too. Probably should turn on chat, huh? So I can see chats and things going on with my business here. Okay, I think that's working. So cool. All right, let me switch my doodad here so you can get a nice bird's eye view of my coffee. Bird's eye view, coffee. Coffee. You know, I noticed that I tend to start my Sunday streams at 10. I might as well just go change the schedule to 10 a.m. EST. Delicious. Okay. So, I'm not going to do this yet. Need to get a bit more organized. We are on arms. Arm unit. So, arms in Gunpla models, usually the core isn't all that complicated in terms of pieces and things like that. Arms, legs usually are the most complicated, followed by arms. Sometimes there's a backpack thing that can get there, but the core usually isn't too crazy. So you can see here on our core, really this was it. It was this page, you know, this bottom part of this page right here, this page, and then down to here for the head. Arms, however, we got this page. Oh, actually, it's not that bad either. And then the hands, looks like. So that should be pretty easy, methinks. Very interesting. Plasma cannon. Cool. Oh. So you can actually attach the plasma cannon separate from the arms, because the cannon, I thought, comes out as like the, you know, it's like, here's the hand and it becomes the plasma cannon. I really love the swords in this. Where's my... Oh, damn, we're actually pretty much almost done. Cool. Then I have to figure out the paint part. And I mentioned last night in the stream, figuring out paint, it's really one of those things you wanna really plan for if you don't want to have to waste a whole bunch of money trying to figure out paints and so on. So I need to consider that. I need to consider my sources. I need to think about some things that way. I'm thinking about pigments that might be cool to apply to this. I'm thinking about weathering, which means I have to think about the order of operations in terms of the paints that I'm going to use. I need to think about the base. There's some really extremely fine detail in here, so I'm probably going to want to get a really, really, really fine primer for it. A lot to consider. I want to think about the metal parts. Got a piece of my bird on here. The metal parts and how they're going to work. I'm probably going to end up going with Mr. Metallic again, or Mr. Metal Color, not Mr. Metallic, Mr. Metal Color. I think that would service this quite well. Yeah, I'm thinking that's how we're going to go. And then maybe I could... I'm also kind of thinking about doing something a little bit more chromy and then walking it back with Starship Filth. I don't know. See, yeah, I got a lot of thinking I got to do on that. Really figure out what I want to do. Delicious. Okay. Just got to go over here, make sure this is good. And it is. Okay. So, my tools out. Gotta have my God hands. We may or may not need stuff from here. Depends on how the pieces fall for me today. Okay. What is that trying to tell me? Arm unit. 9 and 10 have a circle around them. I don't know. I guess that's just saying, hey, it needs to be aligned in this way. Who knows? All right, we need all the eyes. All the eyes, every last eye. Are you a bunch of eyes? You're a bunch of G's. Are you a bunch of eyes? You are a bunch of eyes. Okay. I need 9, 10, 11, 12, and 17. Which I'm going to guess is all this stuff. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 17. How are we zoom-wise? And where's my center? Go. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 17. You know, I would love to have some sort of maybe music just in the background. Fill out some of the dead space. But every time I think I got some sort of service, some sort of like I use straight up the Twitch, here's some music you can use, or the YouTube, here's some music you can use, and I get copyright claimed on YouTube. So good job on that, YouTube. Apparently, if you want to stream music, you're going to have to create and produce all of it yourself. Or you're going to have to buy it for a lot of money. And make sure your entire video is basically a music video with attributions everywhere. Now, I'm all for people getting credit for the work that they do, but what pisses me off is Twitch or YouTube representing music that's there, right? It's like, oh no, this is stuff you can use. You can use this. This is fine. And then, nope, we got to mute this video, or we got to, you got a copyright claim. Like, really? Hey, Colette. Do I have to do 2 of these? Yes. I have to do 2 of these. We're going to do them one at a time so I don't confuse pieces. Hello. I was just complaining about the fact that I can't seem to get music on here. I mean, I could go, I know what you're going to say, Kevin MacLeod, I know. But what I would like is for the systems that they have in place to do what it is that they, say that they're going to do, which is, oh, you can use this and it'll be fine. That's not the case. Okay, first cut of the day. I'm sure some wise person out there will be able to direct me to a place where I can just have music going in the back. And I know that it happens. I've seen other creative streamers do it. But I guess they just do it and they don't care about their VODs getting muted. There we go. If I do this, I'll probably stay. If I do this, I'll probably be able to stay on frame better. Actually, that's a little too far. A little too far. Get out. Little blast of air is the easiest way to get these little plastic remnants out of my nipper. You know, I haven't mentioned how much I love God hands. So nice. So very nice. That's a weird angle for me to see what I'm doing. That one got a little bit stress on it. Nice. Probably as much as you hate mobile, huh? Yeah. You know it's bad every time you have to hope for luck if you're using mobile. Okay. Patience really is an important thing with this. I think it is with pretty much anything. If you start with patience, you will find yourself becoming very fast at something. And that's the real battle of it all. Forcing yourself to not speed through. In my musician days, that was the hardest lesson for any of us to learn. The only way to get fast is to go slow. It eats your comments. What the heck, man? Mobile, please. Mobile, please. All right. These turned out really pretty damn good. I don't need to go crazy on cleanup here. Oh yeah. Oh, you have to check the on-screen to see if something actually goes through. Yeah, that's I've gotten that every now and again too, which is rather annoying. And there for a while, it made it so like sunburnt was invisible to me for reasons. I don't know. I don't know what they were, but like why? Why can't I see sunburnt? This is such a small part. Okay. I had to take it off. It was a bit of a nub. It was so slight. Like this one's kind of that way too. No, this one's better. This one's got some heft to it. Okay, you're complete. Oh yeah. Hmm. Worried about that. Okay, we're gonna have to do this side saddle, I guess. No gouge, please. Ooh, this one was a toughie. Worked out though. And am I not missing one? Are these just oh, here it is. I like to shave plastics on my Sundays. How about you? Okay, so what I did there, hopefully you could see it, that was a really good example of ideally what I'm trying to accomplish with this knife. I really am trying to use this more like a microplaner than a blade, right? So I'm just getting very, very shallow. Let me see if I can. Very shallow in terms of the angle of the blade to the plastic piece to just barely shave a little bit off at a time. Yeah. And when you do that, you're able to really get a nice flush surface, which is what we want here. You're always going to probably have some sort of marking where the nub is. You can see that little shiny part in the middle there, but you want to minimize it as much as possible. If you do that and make it nice and smooth, then pretty much anything can be covered up with the paint. Smoother it is, the better the finish. You're never going to get a good paint job unless the surface that it's being adhered to is in good shape itself. That's really my goal here with this, is to just get the surface as in good shape as possible and not have little features, we'll call them, you know, hanging out that I don't want on the model. Features being nub marks. They kind of close. You know, I think my blade's starting to dull as well. Good. Ooh, this one turned out pretty darn good. I do have a bit of an edge here though. There we go. Okay, that took care of that part. And is that it? Was this 2 on these, wasn't it? Let me confirm. Oh, one of them is 3, one of them is connected by 2 points. That's odd. And that would explain why I was a bit confused. Grass time. Like with Clark? Is it grass time or is it more like, you know, snow time? You get that good snow up there. That we may die kind of snow. Yeah. Not gonna press that one. That one's about as good as it's gonna get. These turned out pretty freaking good. Not sure. Maybe I can approach it this way. Take the tiniest little bit of edge off here. Yeah, I can't even get a tooth on that little part. That's how close that was already from the nipper. This one, pretty much the same. Wait, let me back here. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's the side with the edge on it. Okay. I need to maybe do a little scrapey. There we go. Beanie and Clark eating grass. And we have minimal snow! Yay! Based on what I heard, it doesn't sound like you're too much of a fan of the snow. Or it could be certainly situational. It's like, right now I'm not. Right now I am. Right now I'm not. It's a kind of a honking mess on this one. A little bit more scrapey. Should be good. I can feel the rough part that I need to take off. You can also hear it kind of too. Started getting pretty smooth. Okay, yep, that's good. Any more and I'm going to hurt it. Do not want to hurt the part. We want the part enhanced. Not destroyed, damaged, diminished. Other words that start with D. Defragmented. Decanted. My part's been decanted. And it went good. Oh man. No, maybe I can make this work this way. Up the angle a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's all right, I guess. I generally don't like to scrape if I can avoid it. Scraping is a really good way to finish it, but it takes off material all the way around it. So I try to avoid doing that if I can. Okay, now I need a polycap, quote unquote. Even though I'm pretty sure this is still just ABS plastic here. PC3A. Here's an A. Was clean. Clean. Okay, now we can construct. All right, you're gonna go that way. Use guys, use guys. Right, now if I were to guess, I'm gonna guess the flat end is the outside, and it looks like that is the case. Another one of those really tight fits. Okay, get this. Now you are the rear. Give it a bit of a wiggle. Okay. And then these guys. Who's my bigger side? Oops. You are. There we go. Okay. Look, we got a thing. We got a thing, guys. And see, that's my goal when I'm doing this is if you can't notice really obvious nub marks, then I have done my job well, right? And I mean, if you really look, of course you can. You can. There's the glint of those two right there, right? But if I'm just kind of rotating it, there's nothing that stands out as glaring. And that's really what we're going for. Okay, there's one piece done. Coffee, please. Coffee. Oh, I forgot to open this guy up, which is sort of important for me whilst streaming. Connect, please. Okay. Here, look at the part. Isn't it nice? It is, here we go. 3.5 centimeters by, I don't know, what would you call that? 2.25 centimeters? We measured a thing. There, have a whole bunch of vape, sorry. We need to make one that looks just like it. Number 2. All right, checking my linkage here. Look at those swords. That's so cool. Like the, I don't know if you can see, but you can. They have enough detail in there. You can actually see like the wiring that would hold all these little pieces of the whip sword together. Very well done. I'm impressed by that. And 17. Hey. Mm-hmm. Get off me. No, this one's not great. Oh, that fixed it. Okay. Last one. This is actually a pretty fast model to put together, honestly. Really. I don't think this is a visible part based on the fact that it's got a seam line in the middle of it. And though they some will actually have certainly visible parts that have a weird seam line. Most companies tend to do a pretty good job of making sure that that's hidden. Why, hello there, Luke. How are you, good sir? Where am I? my bumpy parts are. Yeah, this needs the scrapey. When I'm scraping, I'm not using like any pressure. I'm just letting it touch the surface and dragging it back. So I mean, of course, there's some pressure there, but I'm not consciously going, I need to press down. I'm kind of trying to avoid that. I want the minimum amount of material removed as possible. A day full of chores and audio lurking. Chores. This is bad, okay. One's kind of scary. Ooh, don't lose the piece. That was a lot of material. Well, if my silence followed by murmurings and ramblings can help, then I'm happy for it. Here, have some scrapey ASMR. I don't even know if that picked it up. And if it did, it could have been like the most infuriating, annoying thing you've ever heard in your life. Or it actually could be pleasant. I like the sound of it myself. But it could be one of those noises that is pleasant if you're the one originating the noise. You know, like some people will do like the finger tapping thing. I'm a person that does that. If you're the one doing it, then it's just wonderful, right? If you're not, it's the most annoying thing you've ever heard in your life. Well, I get it. Oh, that was good. Finished pieces here. There's one edge that does not want to give up. Oh, there, it gave up. It gave up. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Murmuring. Baba Lageno. Baba Gondala. Ooh, this one's... Nope, it still has some. Looked really pretty good though. Oh, I see why. I see why. A little thing here. Little overhang. Little tiniest overhang. And that got one side. Not the other. So, Colette, do you miss Hollow Knight streams yet? What, with 12 Days of Christmas? I know there's plenty of us that miss the Hollow Knight streams as much as, you know, and not even as much. I really have enjoyed the blast of creativity in your nail art. But it's also fun to watch you play Hollow Knight. And I hear through the grapevine we may have one of those tonight. That's cool. We're gonna finish it. You're gonna finish up the rando, I presume. Gonna stream HK, woo! If you have energy, of course. I also thought it was kind of cool to see you come to the realization about what you want your finale to be. Right? It's little moments like that where it's like the pure energy happens. You just arrive at something and it's like, wow. It's one of those, oh yeah, this is the reason I do this stuff moments, you know? It's always cool to be a part of, if just to see the person experience it. Am I happy with this? It's got a bit of an edge still. I don't want to overfix it though. Yeah, there we go. That took care of the edge. No, I mean, that's a good point. You could start a new one, I suppose. I'm curious as to, I think these are identical. Yeah, they couldn't be. They're on the same runners. Not the same runner, but the same mold of the runners, so I don't have to worry about orientation on these. They are symmetrical. This is the dude I want. For Christmas, I'm going to make this Gypsy Gundam red and green. Why not? Of course, you know, if I were really going crazy with the Gunpla stuff, I probably would start trying to do like season themed painting and stuff. What am I doing? This is the reverse side. But I'm still a relative infant when it comes to these models. I don't even know if I'd be able to pull that off without just freaking out. Especially the painting part. I am way novice at that. I'm happy with my abilities, but there's a lot more for me to learn. Especially in the brush painting department. I suck at brush painting. Ooh, that one's kind of gross. That one's really gross. We got to take care of this. I'm probably off camera again. Gotta do scrapey scrapey. There we go. That is flat. All right, we've got arm joints. Excellent. Okay. Complete a page, take a drink of coffee. Have a bit of a vape. All right. I need a bunch more eyes. And we're doing all this at once, so both 8s, both 16s. Eight, 16. Okay. Pakata pakata paka pakata pakata paka. Okay, 8 16s. Any other eyes? D. Just a bunch of Gs. Okay. Let's contend with these first. When they're on little pigs like this, where I'm sure it's going to be inserted into something, I want them flush, but I don't have to go crazy on finishing them, which is nice. Okay. Enjoy your shower alert, Colette. Be sure to take Beanie with you. Otherwise, he'll get in the closet. He'll do things to your polishes. He will. These are coming off weird. That one's nice. This one is bumpy. Try to knock that off. And when I say bumpy, it's not like it's not jutting out. It's just slightly rough. It's like a piece of grit on a sandpaper, kind of bumpy. Okay, and then this guy, same story here. Too much flush, but that little sandpaperish type feel to it. I don't want to. I have a feeling that this is a little exposed piece, so I'm going to give it a little bit more care. Get the excess off my blade here. Yeah, you guys can't see that. Gotta get used to leaning over this table. I just want to reduce any roughness on here as much as possible so I can paint over it and it won't be a problem. Polish it up. Okay, good. Nice flat surface. Just in case that is a visible part, and I think it might be. Ooh, the detail on this. That crazy detail. Wow. Leave myself much there. Okay. Ooh, that worked out quite nicely. I would like to thank them for not putting a nub right here, an attachment point right here. This is three-dimensional. This is a three-dimensional curve. So it's curving in the X, Y, and Z direction. It's like, well, no, I guess. If we're oriented in this way, it's curved in the Y and the X direction. No, the Y No, it is X, Y, and Z. Yeah, never mind. Curves all over the place. It's like a torus, which has a geometric shape that has curves in all 3 dimensions, like a sphere. Another difficult place to get into. Might be able to just scrape trick this stuff off. Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta take off just that. I don't even know if you guys saw that, but yeah, there was a little tiny material on the lip that was getting in the way. This one has the same feature. Take care of that first this time, and then we'll go back. Okay. Again, I'm gonna have to do the scrape thing. I would prefer not to, because if you scrape, it's unavoidable. You're gonna take material off of an area that does not need material removed in order to plane it down, which is why I prefer not to have to scrape if I don't need to. Sometimes you have to, though. If like I can't get in, the angle that I have to get into this to take it off is so steep that I'm gonna gouge. There's just no way around it. So it's better to scrape to take off a smaller chunk of material that's unintended, as opposed to force the issue and end up removing a bunch of material that you really wanted to not have removed, you know? Okay. Good. Okay. Sometimes giving it a little wiggle like that helps avoid gouging, as long as you don't change your vertical your vertical angle. And if you can't get like a really good bite into it, that'll set a bite for you. Bad. I don't know if Scrapey's gonna help us on this one. Yeah, it did. Have a bit of one of these edges. There we go. Okay, thank God that one's done. Yeesh. Yeah. A little roughness. Each little part, it's like a thing I'm learning as I do this is each little part has its own way you got to deal with it, it seems. Like there's never just one technique you do with all of it. It's reading what this little nub mark needs, as opposed to this other little nub mark, you know? Are you flat? That's what matters. You are flat. Oh man, this guy sort of got a little. Not really. Okay. More scrapey, scrapey, followed by sandy, sandy. Ooh, this is not going to require much sanding at all. In fact, I don't think I'll need to start with a higher grit. Good. And the polish. And we are polishy. Okay. There's that. Now we need G's. 21 through 24. through 24. And these are not symmetrical. Yikes. Well, I don't know if you can hear that, but there's definitely food involved somewhere because that's Kiba's distinctive I want that squawk. Give me that! Okay, these little tiny flat ones. I think I just want to yoink off entirely. Oh, maybe not. Let me try it with a two-step approach. Yeah, that turned out better. We'll stick with the two-stepper. Real big nasty here. Just to confirm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, okay. Making sure that this is not an intended piece because it's kind of a big chunky little dude sticking out right here. Yikes. Go. Okay. Now, do I have any more gray pieces? Got all my eyes. Okay, yeah, the rest is going to be armor. For this little section at least. Okay. Oh man, you're a little dude. Okay. Mm-hmm. I feel like I should be able to grab this. Ugh. Nope, never mind. Oh, this one's kind of mangled. Let's go from this angle first. Okay. Then maybe I can back it out here. This is really awkward angled. How am I going to attack this? Let's try this maybe. No, that one's just gonna require a lot of knife work. Okay. This was a rough piece. Let's see what we got to do to repair, or not so much repair, but clean this up. Definitely a rough piece. Come on. Get some tooth on that. Yeah, that's not going to get any better. I'm not going to screw with it further. Okay, gotta do the little wiggle thing. Get some bite. There we go. Oh yeah, that turned out really nice. That's it. I think that's the one. That's gonna turn out real nice. Okay. This is the one that was all sorts of wacky. All sorts of wackadoodled. And it's still being pretty difficult. I had to do some weird shit there. Okay, one little edge here, and then I'm not going to screw with this little part any further. It will not improve the more I mess with it. Okay, at least smooth it out a little bit. Don't grab what I don't want you to grab. Okay, yeah, that's as good as that guy's gonna get. It's not in bad shape or anything. It was just the way the nubs came off was really odd. Like here's his buddy, and they did not do the same thing on this part. So this one right here, this little nub right here, did not want to come off well on either of them really. Okay. Yeah, see that one was much easier. Oh, I still have a little piece jutting out here. And it's gone. And it's dead. Yes, this is a scrapey candidate. Just to smooth out the top, like so. And you are removing material when you do that, so you got to be careful. You don't want to overdo that scraping. You'll find yourself having pieces that don't want to fit together anymore. And that is absolutely no good. Okay, good. This one was being kind of straightforward. Needs got a little bit of a swoop at the end of it now. I gotta knock that down. No swooping, please. Hey, SSD. How's the feller? How's your Christmas party? Your mandatory Christmas party. It was just as expected. Well, I guess there's something to say for accuracy of prediction. Ooh, that one was rough. Eesh. Okay, gonna have to do a slight little repair job on this real quick. Not gonna take much. I just need to knock off some of the stress point. Good. And a polish. And I'm off camera. So what happened there is, and it's all gone now, I repaired it, but when I took it off, I got some of that white scarring on there. So I just knocked it back with some of the super fine sanding stick, the tri-stick here, or tri-grit stick, and then I polished it using the polishing side. Cleaned it up. Cleaned it up. Anybody else need attention? You do. You need attention. You need attention. No, I already got you. You're good. Oh, that's good. Ooh, this one's awfully close. I think I'm just gonna go for a scrape on this one. Ooh, I didn't take much at all. Yeah, there we are. Okay. There we are. Utimus. Nope. Grabbed plastic I didn't want it to grab. How are we on that? It still has some. That's mo better. Same thing with this. Really thin parts, it's easy to get pretty much flush with nippers right from the get-go, but you still have some nonsense you want to try to get rid of where the mark is. Now I'm not considered about these. I just want them to be flat. If they're flat, I can paint over them, and then no one's going to know that they're there. That's the goal. Hey, Colette made it back to her PC. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. Okay, do we want to assemble this stuff voiced? Or do we want to just keep it in piles? Let's keep it in piles. Right, now I need all the armor pieces. D7, 8, 23, and 24. Are you D? No, you're C. Oh, I've got 2 Ds. 2 dimensions only. Wait. What am I doing? D7, D8, D78. Right? Yeah, okay. So both of these guys. D7, D8, D7, D8, D7, D8. Ooh, boy. Okay. No, you may not have a snack, Eba. What do you think we are? Almond vending machines? The answer is yes, that's exactly what he thinks we are. Off camera again. Off camera again. Off camera again. I can't stay on camera because I suck at this. Off camera again. Okay. Cheddar. You want to come try to kill my microphone wire, Cheddar? I know it's one of your favorites. Hmm? Hi, Cheddar? What is it, Cheddar? Are you locked in the room and you don't want to? Here. Here. Give me this cheddar. Here, have a cheddar. Boop. Cheddar doing a gunpla. You gonna eat my camera now? Cheddar, don't eat the camera. We need that. We need that for production. Hi, I'm Cheddar. I don't want to be on camera right now. Okay, go create a lot of havoc somewhere. Go get it, Cheddar. Okay. He is. He's got a freaking awesome personality too. Speaking of personalities, Tiberius has turned out to be an extremely smart cat. He's figured out ways to communicate specific things to us beyond his meows and things like that, which is kind of cool. Like he's basically figured out doorknobs. He has, in fact, locked us out of our house once. Like a little MacGyver cat. But yeah, when he wants in or out of something, he's figured out the little door bumpers that he can twang those. And they're more effective than his meows at getting what he wants. Because they're annoying to us, right? So he will sit there and twang, 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 twang until we get there and figure out what it is that he wants. I can probably get it from this angle. That would be better than trying to scrape it off because it's kind of up and out. Beanie approves. Blues, man. Blue plastics are really hard to denub without creating a bunch of nonsense. I can't. Yeah, that's good. Well, actually, I probably should do a little scrapage here. There we go. That's good. That's a good one. Yeah, multi-curves again. These armor pieces are great, but because they're complex in terms of the curves they have, it makes it pretty difficult to denub. So, I love introducing organic shapes into mechanical components and models. I really like the look. That's one of the reasons why I like the robots, because there's a lot of organic shapes to them, as opposed to like an Abrams tank, which is completely as geometric as it gets. But it is a struggle and a challenge to make sure all the marks are removed well without doing further damage because of all the different curves. This one's kind of, that's good. That's it, as far as I'm going on that one. This one's wacky. You have to let the model tell you how it wants to be cut. Yep, that one's good. Not pressing the issue on that one. Ooh, that one was satisfying. Hey. It's flat, and that's what we need. Nice flat nub marks. Okay. This one went a little rough on me, so I'm going to polish it up a little bit. Yep, that's good. Okay, now we can assemble all this. You will be this piece. And you will be in this orientation. Okay. This will be interesting. Yeah, this goes this way, but I need to have the actual connection pieces going on, so goes in here. Good. We need to construct who we got orientation wise. Okay. All right. Oh boy, let's see. You go in this orientation, you go in this orientation, and you are connected in a place that it won't show me where it is, so I'm just going to guess it's this one. This looks like it's the correct distance. Good. Looks like that is correct. You go meow, and you go meow. Connect it to this first, which is here. Okay. I assume this is supposed to be internal, right? Because it is on a. Oh no, it's captive. It is a ball joint, but it's a captive ball joint, so it's not supposed to really move around. Okay, then you. I'm assuming the pretty part we want out, right? Right, Cheddar. Oh yeah? What do you want? You can't go out there. Mom says no. I know. Deny the kitten. There we go. And we have an epaulette. A shoulder, a delt, a thingy. A lot of pieces just for a shoulder. I'm kind of impressed. A lot of that means there's a lot of mobility in this shoulder. I think I got this right. Let me. Good God, Cheddar. Can you hear him? Frustrated. I don't want to be out there. Okay. The big fat bummer, huh, Cheddar? Here, you want to attack my foot instead? That's a fun pastime for you. Okay, your shoulders. Basically aligned. Similarly, shoulder joints. No, hey, that's Where's your fish taco? Hmm? Where's your fish taco? You want to play box? You want to play box, Chatter? Ah, no, that's the microphone. Don't eat chat. Don't eat the chat, Chatter. Oh my God. Ah, he's going right for it. Okay, here, play box. Here's a box. What's this? What's this box? Get it. Eat it. No, that's my hand. Okay. Coffee. Better break. A little coffee all over myself. All right, now what do we got? That's a lot of G parts. We have to plow through 8 G parts coming up. These are really intricate arms. There, now you can actually see them. Okay. Left and right, left and right. I wish I knew which is which. Anyone know the kanji for left and right? Okay. G, huh? Guess that's got to be this. Wow, yeah, this big, massive dude here. Looks like a fleet of Imperial warships. Something. All right, we need 1 through 4 and 17 through 20. Move these off camera so I have a bit more room to stack this stuff up. One to 4 and 17 through 20. We'll start with 17 through 20 since I'm right here. Okay, thank you, Colette. Just make sure. Okay, so this guy's right. Supposed to be oriented in this way, I think. No, no, it is. I was right to begin with. I was right to begin with. It goes this way. Okay. You are 1718. 1819. So then, go here, you go here. I think this is all correct. We're going to find out very shortly. And 19 goes to here. 20 goes to here. We need 1. No. Yeah, 1 through 4. Ooh. Yes. Yeah. I'm like, do I cut these off? No, the answer is no, do not. That will make you sad. 4. I guess they don't matter. I think 1 and 2 are identical, and 3 and 4 are identical, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Just in case. Okay. All right, I gotta put all this stuff together. The box wins every time, I tell you. But does he only take over the right hand? Cutting on curves again, my favorite. Doing things off camera, also my favorite. Interesting, over time I think my brain is automatically inserting a check camera now function, which is good. Ugh. That one's gonna be rough. Maybe I can. Nope, nope. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Is all. Get in there. Couldn't figure out what angle I wanted to attack that from. Okay. Ninja, if you had to possess someone's hand, would it be the left or the right? And why? Oh, come on. Get out of there. Yep, that was the one I was worried about. And I don't know how might be able to. I'm gonna have to do this off camera though, because I need to really get in there and see what I'm doing. Okay, yep, that's as fixed as that's gonna get. Okay. Oh man, really don't like going in this direction because there's not much control. But I don't really have a choice here. Okay. Yeah, see. No control. As a result, we got that. It's really bad. Really nasty. Might be able to clean it up a little bit. There we go. Not the prettiest, but much better than it was. These are really tough pieces to denub. Their little details make it so I can't get good angles on most of the nub areas. Like this part's no big deal. This is just an end cap thing. So you're done. And I already did you, did I not? I feel like no, I did not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I need to be able to grab something here. Yeah, not gonna press that anymore. Oh, man. These pieces, I tell you what. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. Good. I think there's the little tiniest of hills right here that needs to get taken down. Like so. That's good. And last but not least, on this piece. Okay, this is good. Oh, this is weird. How am I gonna get this thing? Oh, this is working. That's good. That was much nicer than the last one. Ugh. Nub removal is it's kind of nerve-wracking. Oh, that one went real nice. I like when it does that. Okay. Knife, please. I'm scooting backward. I'm all focusing and stuff, so I'm scooting backward, and that's making me go off camera. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Ah, cheddar. Oh no, it's eat the foot time. Cheddar! My foot! Please don't get me cut, Cheddar. Please. Ah. Man, this did the same thing it did on the other one. Can I just do this with my fingernail, maybe? Yeah, that's as good as that's gonna get. I'm not gonna screw with that anymore. Lesson learned from the previous one. This one's got tiny little bits. He's got toys in here. He just would prefer to eat my foot. His favorite toy is like this little fish taco thing. He will run around with it. He will growl at any animals that come and try to get that specific toy. His fish taco. Okay, there's those. Let's go ahead and assemble these as we go. Those are externally oriented. Yep, pretty much. Eat the foot. Make it pay for its transgressions. Yes, this is correct orientation. Elbow and forearm. That's one. Tough pieces really slow the process down. You gotta make sure you get them done well, and that takes more time. You can't just kind of zip stuff off. And I got a lot of weird curves and crap to this. Not only that, but they're thin curves, which makes it difficult to get leverage on them. Boop. Boop. Some of the injection points on this, I wonder what they were thinking. Most of them are fine, but some of them I'm like, why would you choose right there in that little elbow of a crevice to have an injection point? Oh man. Maybe this way? Yeah, the same thing happened on the other piece. I'll try to do one of these maybe. Sometimes on curves, it works really well to kind of go at one, I guess, tangent, and then a different tangent, and then try to get the center of it, like make a pyramid, or make a triangle, and then cut the triangle off. Sometimes that works well, sometimes not so much. When you have to cut around an arc. Okay. And also, like, you'll notice sometimes I'm following the cut all the way through. That's strategic damage, I guess is the way I could put it, because if I don't, I'm going to have a divot that stops right at a point. If I carry it all the way through, at least it will be smooth that way, and you won't be able to really tell once it's painted. That's why I'm doing that. It's a way to lessen the impact of something going kind of wrong, which will happen on pieces, especially these ones today. They're really kind of tough. Tough angle. So here's an example, right? How am I supposed to get I've got this bump right here, right? It's kind of shiny. This little bump right here, and I need to actually get into an angle right above it, but it locks me into place, which means I'm going to gouge. I can try to come at this angle, but I've already done that, right? So now there's a little slope that's going to push my blade up and over. My only place I can go is this way, which means I'm going to have to maybe do an angle thing here. And that really reduces control and leverage. So, like, I'm struggling to just hold onto the piece well right now and get this little stupid bump taken off. Yeah. Okay. I think we're at one of those ain't gonna get better from here places. I might be able to knock a little bit more off from this angle. There's one little tiny thing in the center that's being the problem. Okay, yeah, that is not getting any better. So that's what we'll be doing. Audio issues, Colette? Oh, yeah. That worked. Ish. You need to get taken out. Come on. Go. Okay. Good as that guy's gonna get. Sometimes you lose all audio and you have to kill Chrome and reopen it. Weird. Computers, I tell you, like all our computers have these weird little idiosyncrasies. Like, hey, look, USB drivers make mine crash. Isn't that fun? Yeah, well, mine just randomly stops letting me listen to things. Don't know why. This angle. At this angle. Oh man, okay, well, we're gonna have to do one of these again. Boy, I'll be glad when denubbing these parts is over. Ooh, that went real nice. We're dropping the piece. We're not gonna touch that anymore. Did I already do this one? Yeah. If I didn't, all those nubs just turned out perfectly. Okay. Not just Chrome's audio, closing and opening fixes. That's so weird. Sounds like maybe something is trying to override your driver. Take control and lock it into a mode that you can't hear in, like an audio capture mode. Yeah, that's gonna be where that one lives. Any further and I will damage the part. Let's not. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Okay. These need to be. Let me take a look here. That part is symmetrical. Okay. Yes. Okay. I need. Big dude on outside over here. Leverage. There. Okay. Now, these guys should be. Did I screw it up? I sure did. I thought I had it too. Clearly, I was an idiot. All right, let me find a place to nudge these guys apart. Big old scraping thing comes in very handy for removing plastic pieces without damaging them. Oh, pen might work. Can't grip it. If I could grip it, then I could just pull this thing out. Okay. Let's try it this way. Taking it off camera so I can leverage it out. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got some movement on it now. Okay, now let's get this stuff lined up properly. Oop, crap. You are there. Okay. I need on this side this guy right here. Okay, now before I push through, inspect and make sure we are symmetrical, but not identical. We are mirror images. There, that is correct. Mirror images. Okay. Sweet. Oh, I have more coffee. Coffee. Coffee, fellers. Oop. They're going in trap. Okay. Now I need C's and D's. C's and D's. Or a C. Okay, we'll get all the stuff off of C first. I need C 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or 1 and 2. Ah. Okay. One, two, 3, and 4. Here we are. I also need D3. Both of them. This weird little dude right here. 1D3. And ooh, you can just stay right there then. If that's where you want to live, School Parter, you can live right there. And such. Okay. Nub mark removal time. Here's a chunky one, isn't he? Look at that. Off in 2. I don't want to use the tip. Okay. Believe it or not, that came out flat. Not pretty, but it did come out flat. And this one's, they put it right on the edge of, I don't know if you can see that. You see how there's that little divot right here? That's supposed to be there. I really hate it when they put injection points right on the edge of one of those. It's a great way to destroy it, because you have to do something to take care of the nub mark, and that edge gets caught in the crossfire. I really hate it when they do that. This one's a jerk. There. And I'm off camera again, aren't I? There. Oh, man. Tough parts. Oh, this one's not too bad. Neither was the other one, really. The scarring is just so complete on these blue parts. It needs a burn unit. Okay. Und? All right. Start with these little super tiny pieces that are going to freak me out. Oh. Okay. Little plane. Little planes. Little Cessnas. Okay. Got a tiniest little edge right here. There we go. Done. Oh, that turned out really nice. I don't know if I want to monkey with that anymore. Nope, it's got a tiniest, it's got this little lip right at the edge that needs to come off. No, I have to monkey with it. No. Take care of it. Ugh. No. So good, yet so not. Okay. Oh. Yep, I'm stopping right there. That one that one slice just did all the work. We will not press on that kind of issue. We will leave it alone. I say unto thee. Just like nail polish, yeah, right? I sincerely think that that's part of the art, is knowing when to stop, right? That is not an easy thing to divine. I really need to knock this off, and kind of a scary place to do it. Wait, no, I got it. Ooh, that was nice. Nope. Okay. Good. Yep, we're sticking with that. And it's a thing you can't really get, trained on. That's part of the art part, right? Is there's only so far you can have somebody explain or show you until it becomes really a matter of, no, you just kind of have to know on your own. You have to go through your own trials and tribulations until you figure out when enough means enough, There's no objective gauge for such things. This turned out actually okay. Yeah, this is the scary part of the piece I was talking about. I do not want to compromise this little edge here, so I am just going to try to deburr the very corner of this, and that's it. That's it. No further anything. Otherwise, I'm going to take the edge off on this little ridge right here. That little tiny ridge just on top of my finger. It's going to take off that detail, and I do not want to do that. I want to maintain that detail's integrity. Little things like that make a difference, and I want it to be a part of the model. Okay. That's also get this scrape. Bet you don't use razor blades to scrape stuff in nail art, though. Boy, that I could see people cringe all over the place on that one. You're just like, the razor blade. I don't know. I could, it would work, right? I just don't know that you would do that. Get your number 17 X-Acto blade and just scrape the living crap out of your middle finger's nail. If you start noticing blood, you've gone too far. I don't like this one. Right on an armor base. Ah, man, I need you smooth. And of course, I'm blowing on it to get rid of the material that's coming off so I can continually see what it is that I'm scraping away. For a piece like this, I definitely want to do that. This is an exposed piece right here, and it is not pretty, and it is not cooperating. And it's just small enough, I don't want to get sandpaper involved. Okay, I think that did it. I think that got it. It did. Yep. And I will not be scraping anything else off that. This one's not too bad. If you do cuticles on it. I mean, is there ever a time where you actually like will plane a nail that hardcore? Like I don't know what this means, but you see I got all these ridges. Is that just, I'm assuming that must be a normal whatever. You know, it could be whatever, but you got to get rid of that somehow. Is that just sandpaper? Like sanding stick, emery board kind of deal? Because you could like scrape. It's like reverse ASMR. I have ridges. I have the ridges gene, Colette. Ooh, that was a little far. I didn't want to go that deeply. Oh, that turned out nice. Okay, we've got these parts. Now we can armor up. So here, got a C3. Let me think here. This is oriented in this. Well, if it's in this orientation, there, I can English really well, I promise. I did, in fact, have to apply English to doing things like getting PhDs and whatnot. Now where? Oh, that would be why. This is, first this needs to go on here. I'm off camera probably. Yeah. You're putting the Lego together, you need to make sure people can see it. That's what we're here for. This goes on first. This goes on second. Okay. I don't scrape the nail usually, but I will scrape when I push back cuticles. I see. But Colette, where in your nail programming do you discuss things like nail fungus and what you should do about that? Or like what you should do if you slam your finger in the car door and like the nail like pops up from the backside of the finger and just is chilling there. Like what do you do? How do you fix that? How do you repair that? I'm bringing that up because I did that. I did that to this finger. It was not fun. But last night when you were discussing like the nails getting lifted off and your brakes and stuff, it came to my mind and I'm like, I wonder what you're supposed to do if you're trying to grow your nails back after something like that. Like you can see, if you look at these two nails, you notice one is significantly shorter. That's why. This guy got slammed in a car door. What orientation are you supposed to be in? I'm pretty sure it's this way. Where's your connection point? Be here. There it is. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, I'm glad. Okay, they hid the nasty side, right? The side that was really driving me crazy right here. Turn around. Right here. That's hidden within here. That's nice. I'm glad they did that. I'm going to say something that's going to curse me, but I am honestly surprised I haven't cut myself yet. Because I haven't, previously I used a lot of sanding sticks and boards and stuff to remove nub marks. I just didn't like the results. And I'm really pleased with the way the knife technique is going. But I am surprised I have not cut myself. Which means cutting myself shall be imminent. Why is this? Oh, we got. Okay, this is kind of, you see that little bump right there? That is a problem with the mold, right? That should not be there. That's called flash, and it should not be there, and it's getting in the way of one of my parts unions. So I have to get rid of that. And unfortunately, it was in a place that was not exactly easy to get to, which means now I got this little defect I gotta try to scrape out. No chattering. Okay. See if I can't sneak in here and throw a polish on it. This is a really, really small area. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good polish on this. Well, that's as good as it's going to get. Hey, Avalis. How are you? Killed that boss a few minutes ago? Nice. Well done. Tell Hive Knight to, I don't know, do something unpleasurable. Tell him to lick a 9-volt. Okay, now we got good seating on that. Excellent. Okay. So, biceps and elbow joints coming into place. I got this from Amazon. This is specifically, if you're curious and you want to check it out, honestly, I'm not YouTubey enough to know to, you know, actually put products in links and stuff. But let me see if I can't get in here. This is a Plomax model, and it is the Jaeger 02 Gypsy Danger, so JG02. The big deal on this is it's Plomax. Plomax is the one that made this specific model. There's a bunch of other models available out there. I know Bandai makes one. I know there's straight up action figures that are already created. There you go. You're officially late and also not ready yet. Run outside and get some sunlight pics. Okay. All right, Colette. Go get them. You might want to check the VOD, though, because I'm going to light this puppy up. I have the power. So we're going to do that today, too. I have to take some of it apart to make that happen, though. All right. Now I need G's. Oh, okay. I need a lot of things. I need G's, I's, and PC's. All right, here's the G's. On to Hornet 2. Absolutely. Avalis, if you're going after Hornet 2, the big thing that I can stress is just be patient. Just take your time, and she will go down. You just got to really take your time with her. You don't want to spend all your time dodging either, but the way that usually she'll end up killing you is by impatience taking over and you just feeling like you have to get a hit in. Also, really focus on those spike balls. They stack up very quickly. There's your unsolicited advice that you didn't ask for. Okay, I need G5, G6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, right across the row here. You're supposed to be where? You are 8. 8 is here. 7 is here. 6 is also here. Again, I think these are identical pieces, so as long as I have the mirrored pieces together, then it should be fine. There's those. And then I need I6s. I6s. These little doohickeys. That is not what I want to use to cut these off. I6 for you. And I6 for the other side. Boop. Okay, and then I need the polycaps. For PC3s, Fs. Okay. These little dudes. Run for you, and run for you. Okay. Cleanup commence. I think we'll stick to doing one side at a time. Where are my connection points? That is so freaking weird. I think there's some flashing that's throwing me off here. Yeah, there is. Okay. More mold problems on this one. There's little divots right here from where the plastic was injected. Oh, Avalis, I know the feeling. I do that crap all the time. I mean, I've got VOD after VOD of me just being completely impatient and paying the price for it. I'm right there with you. That scrape's not going to work on this. Oop. The tabs are clean. Don't get lodged into a thing. Okay. Let's take care of the small guy first. On this totally round side. Uh-oh. Better incoming. Cheddar's kaiju sized. Maybe I'll pose Cheddar with this Jaeger. Would you like that, Cheddar? No, you just want to eat my foot? Okay. Ooh, yeah. All that Geo. You're at a point now where, minus a couple things, Geo's not going to be much of an issue with you, I would bet. Come here. Okay. Yep, that's pretty good. Not going to press my luck. No, there's one little edge here I need to... There we go. Are you a flashing issue again? Yeah, but it's symmetrical. I'll leave that for now. Consider what I want to do about it. Good. So when something's really small, I scrape. When something's a bit chunkier, I'll knife. And if it's really big, that's what the side cutters are for. And my order of operations, in case anyone was wondering. Oh, I'm deciding what to switch between. It just depends on how much of the material is sticking out. Cheddar, what did my foot ever do to you? Hmm? Huh? We've had many cats, and none of them have been into attacking my foot like this one. He's just all about it. Yeah, that is a nub. Okay. Oh, this is awkward placement of an injection point. Oh man, I got this one dumb little... And I scrape you off. Eesh. There it goes. There you go. Get off of there. Okay. Sweet. Okay. You need to stop rolling around. All these are good. So now we can construct this stuff together. Boom. Boom. Where are you? Oh. That would make sense. Where are you supposed to latch into? Here? I believe that is correct. Okay. And this little dude is oriented upwardly. He thinks so. Cat fur getting in the way. So yeah, I think this is supposed to be like this. It's another one of those loose-fitting, weird parts of this model. Where sometimes the internal parts just kind of float. Yeah, flip around. That's what I need you to do. Oh my god. Wonder if I get better luck inserting this here. Oh yeah. There. That's the solution. One side is tighter than the other. Magic. All right, what are you hung up on now? Eh? Another one of these weird hex things? There we go. Okay. One side done. Next. Oh, I just straight up fell off. Okay. I surrender. And you do want to take some care with the internal parts or joint parts because you don't want extra pieces of plastic interfering with movement or fit. So it's still a good idea. You don't have to worry about the look, but you do have to worry about the fit and the smoothness of the overall part. Which is kind of, I guess it would be a pretty apparent thing to say. Yeah, gotta make sure this bolt fits snugly, otherwise the part will be loose, for example. And you can't take down Kaiju with loose parts on your Jaeger. Well, you can't, you're not going to do as good a job. It's not going to be nearly as cool looking on the screen either, you know, with your leg falling off. Unless it's because of a big old, you know, piece of battle damage, that's different. But I mean, if you just walk up the Kaiju and the leg falls off, that's hardly impressive. Okay. Boop. Boop. Okay. That's definitely one of those do not press your luck kind of nubs. So I will not press my luck. Ooh, that turned out pretty well. Very nice, very nice. Eek. It is. Hmm. That popped it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's start with the snug side this time. And this is oriented down. Okay. That might explain why these are difficult to put together. We'll see if I need to adjust because of that. I don't know that I will. Nope, we don't. Good. There was some flashing on some of the pegs that was sticking up and impeding the progress. Okay, we got those taken care of. And that one, that direction, one that direction. Now we need the armor pieces, which are, of course, all C's. C's, I need 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, and 15. 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, and 15. Where's 7, 8, 9, 10? Oh. Here we are. Eight goes here. Seven goes here. Nine goes here. And 10 goes here. Goes here. 14. Is yonder. And 15 is hither. Okay. Clean up. On these beautiful yet terrifying organic curves. That did not want to come off. That was weird. Gotta get this off my blade. Little bit at a time. Okay. Let's just do one side at a time, I think. Not like it makes any difference. Mainly it's just to help me remember what is done and what is not. Oh, that's good. I will not be making any more. Wait, actually there's a tiny little edge that needs to get knocked off here. There we go. Ooh, that's already pretty good. Oh yeah, that's nice. A. Good. All right, at least this is a straight run. So I have to do it at an angle I can't see very well. Good. Oh yeah. Officially not touching that part anymore. Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. I'm having to do weird things with my shoulder, like really hunch it forward just to bring my arm angle into a position I can maybe take care of this without gouging the crap out of it. Pretty good. Does need a little bit of a scrapage. Okay, good. All right, armor time. Orientation is this way. Goes up here. Make sure it seats well. Okay. I think it goes here. Okay. And picture is not very descriptive, so I'm just going to define or divine from what I see in the pegs as to where this goes. I think it's this way. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, but that's really awkward panel. Kind of awkward. It makes me feel like I missing something here. Or I've done something weird. Okay, no, this is correct. This goes here. Yes, this is correct. And no, that's correct. I guess that's just the design. Okay, that's a thing I don't like. There's a thing. Not a fan of that design. Choice. Okay. Okay.
Want to come from dinner?
All right.
That is up.
Okay. See ya. Have fun. Safe travels. You want to take this cat with you? You didn't want to go anyway. Okay. Okay. Do I want or need to monkey with this anymore? Now I don't. I needed that little edge off. That was it. And that one's totally fine. Let's not mess with that any further. This one needs some help. Different direction though. Yeah, there we go. Hey, had to get aggressive on that, but it paid off. This is just big enough that I need to cut. Just big enough. Okay. Hey. I already do this one? No. Clearly I did not. This guy's definitely jutting out there. A little bit there. Right at the edge. Okay. Pretty flat already. Okay, yeah, it had a little hump. Good. It's gone now. All right. I do believe. Yeah. And it will be opposite day. Go. Go, yeah. Guy. Yeah. And this guy goes like a so. Good. That's should not be falling off that easily. Okay. Such weird orientations on this. Okay, why are you not engaging? Huh? Apart? There we go. I have to definitely do some gluing on this. All right. Forearms. Okay. And now we just looks like we have some connection points and the hands. And a small cat named Cheddar. Okay. Coffee time. Coffee. Vape break. All right. I need all the D's ever. Okay. 1, 2, and 4, which are pretty much everything else on here, right? 1, 2, 4. Yeah. All but 5 and 6. 1, 2, and 4. See, like, look at that. That's a mold problem right there, right? I'm gonna have to do something to fix that monstrosity. It's all cockeyed on here too. Weird. Okay. Now, is this one in the same shape? I'm curious to find out. Well, it kind of is. It wasn't bent sideways. That looked like that was a mold problem too, so this might be a somewhat damaged piece. Oh, I'm using the wrong nippers. Gotta save that edge for not completely rough, harsh crap. Okay, good news on these is these are just end points, so as long as they're pretty clean, don't really care. That was a contradiction, wasn't it? That implies that I do then care. I need them to be clean. Oh God, look at this thing. This is gonna be fun to take down. How do I even get in there? Eh. Yikes. I'm just dealing with this right now. Yeah. That's about as good as that's gonna get. Maybe I can scrape it back a little bit. Okay. That was horrible. Since I've already basically finished this part, might as well truly finish this part. And get in here. What is it, Chowder? Huh? You gotta attack my foot? Okay, have fun. Ow! Ow, kitten climbing leg. Okay, here's weird part. Let's start with the stuff that we can mostly control, which is removing nubs. Oh, this is just going to be a scrape job. Okay. Yep. Smooth. Yikes. Okay. Okay. I took care of that. Now, what to do about the internals on this? You know what I can do? I can use a little screwdriver, like so, and I'm just going to sort of burr out any of this last little bits of loose flashing. Not too much. I don't want it to make the junction loose, but enough to make sure it's not going to be impacted by getting it pushed further into that opening. Okay. Okay. I got to do the opposite direction. This is also a series of pretty awkward parts. Yeah, I got the peg too. All right, it's not going to be visible. Would have preferred not to, but I did. I own it. Ah, it's such a pain in my ass. That's already pretty good. Just finished the job here. Okay. And then this nightmarish piece. Come on, finger. Cooperate. Okay. This one was much more compliant than the last one. Good. Done. Whoa. Part went flying. Now I have to locate part. Who am I looking for? This guy? It felt like it didn't actually go off the table. The noise it made. You hiding a gypsy? No. Well, poop. Alright, let me finish this and then I'll go hunting for it. Just sprang right off the table. Okay. This little, there we go. That's what I wanted. This guy. Okay. All right, let me find this piece. I'm gonna probably need my phone for this. Let's not run over any cats. Any cats around here to run over? No? Okay, good. I've gone peace hunting. Be back shortly. Okay. Oh. Found it. That was easier than I thought. And I need Twitch back, please. Thank you. Okay. Now, put this stuff together. You go this way. You go this way. You go in here. You go in here. I need to. Do one of those too. Hey. Is there... These are symmetrical, right? Yeah. They are symmetrical. Okay. I'm guessing these are wrists, maybe? Seems plausible. Okay. Wrist 1, wrist 2. Now I need D5, D6. All the Ds, all the rest of the Ds, basically. Which is D5s and D6s. D5, D6. Here we are. D5, D6. Weird. Okay. And another tree bites the dust. Okay. Always like to check and make sure I have everything off a tree. D5, D6, and then I need... Weird. C18, C19. Right? Yeah. Let me take a look at these. Oh yeah, these are the back end of the, or the knuckle end of the hands. Big hands on Gypsy. Really big hands. Ah! No! Ruined! Okay. And I need the polycaps, which are E's. E. Ooh, a lot of E's on here. 1, 2, boop, and boop. Ugh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You are a complete part. Everyone needs to bunch up here. I need room to work. You need to stop falling off. Also, get your act together. You want to be part of the stream? You have to have your act together. Yep. And I'll do one side at a time. Most of these parts are symmetrical. Should not be a problem. Other than the knuckles, of course. Is this really only 2 connection points? I'll be damned, it was. Okay. Nice. Less points is better, always. Get this detritus out of my nipper. The cleaning operation commence. Oh, this one's weird. Oh boy. What did I do here? Alright, let's get in weird arm configuration. Maybe we can make sure we do this without destroying it. Maybe now I can come back and get it from this direction. Ooh. Come on. Cooperate. Really does not want to cooperate. Hands are a big deal. You do not want to mess them up. Ever. It's a focal point. Heads and hands. People always pay attention. And on these models too, feet are a big deal. People will tend to scrutinize feet as well. Don't know why, but they will. Okay. Got some of that weird flashing material down here too. Little baby cuts here. That's good. I heard someone trying to float away. Okay, we're all good. Okay, that's good. As far as we're going on that one. Oh, this has got all sorts of mold defects on it. Okay. Yikes. Hand pieces are pretty freaking terrifying. Okay. Man. Careful. Okay. Now I'm just going to knock off the edges here for the visible parts. Okay, good. Not pressing luck. Yeah, this is a curve. So maybe I can... I'll have a prominence here. Okay. That's actually pretty good. If something's sticking up too much when you're trying to scrape, it will make the blade start jumping like this. It's microscopic. I'm really exaggerating it, but you'll get these chittering marks as a result. If you start seeing those, that's a good idea to go back and try to just plane off instead of scrape off. Okay, where's the other? Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Good. This one's more straightforward. And that looks pretty good. That got it. There's one. Und sie fist. Jolly good. Yep. That was going to be kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, but we'll get it. Oops. Didn't want to go that far. I wanted to take some of the big stuff off using my rougher nippers. Not that far, though. Okay, this one turned out pretty well. All it needs is a touch-up scrape here. So, then here, a little bit. I need to shave off that part. There we go. And this frickin' part. From Hades itself. Okay. Damn, okay. Need this little tiny corner. There we go. Please, please. Okay. There we go. That's good. Got, again, some mold defect going on here. It needs to get scraped off. This is the best angle for me to look at it. And that's really in there. Right from the other side. Oh, there we go. Yep, that got it. Excellent. Okay. Man. Not a good angle. But at least it's nice and prominent, so I can grab it and rip it off. Still there. Well, that certainly got it. Okay. Right. Good. This one doesn't have any flashing defect. That's nice. All right. Pretty good. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it's about as good as that one's going to get. All right, I think that should work for this. And last but not least, is it here damn fist thing? Half a fist. Okay. And ooh, this is already pretty good. Nope. There's the angle. That's the angle I could use. Come on, quick catch in there. Quick catch in there. Good. All right. That'd be Jerry freaking out as he likes to do from now every now and again. Okay, so now we got ZD, which is this guy who gets the polycap. What orientation? This orientation, I do believe, and I don't know. Okay, with these dudes up. Is that right? Doesn't seem right. Oh, it's saying this? Well, if that's the case, then that's dumb. Yeah, so these guys need to come together, I guess. It's kind of weird. All right, let's start with this. This goes this way. Goes in this way. And that makes sense. Okay. And D5, which is these all. They look identical. Goes in this direction. Right? Maybe they're not identical. No, they're not. Well, I'll be darned. Okay. What are you butted up against? Why are you not cooperating? You're cooperating, you're just kind of dumb. Something is fouling that, and I believe it is this. If that helped any little bit. I can't talk. Hello? Wrong direction? Sorry? Oh my. I can't do it. Yeah, that helped a bit. Okay. That guy. Okay. This goes upward. And let's see if I have to do any surgery to this guy. Nope, this guy was already good. Okay, so now we got these things. What I got my D5, my D6, now I need C5, 6, 16, and 17. Which is the fingers. And thumbs. Independent thumbs. Boop. Weird. Look, this little ring finger has black plastic in it. Wonder how that got in the mold. My seat. Oh, wow. Okay, well, not much of a choice but to do that, I guess. One's much nicer, though. Yikes. This way, maybe? I cannot orient into it. Okay, it's just gonna have to be a nasty angle, and I'll have to try to cut it out with a knife. Which I will do right now. Okay. Oh, man. Yep, I'm not pushing that any further than that. That's plenty. Ooh, this is also the same story, I think. Just get this one little edge knocked off right here. Get in there. Here. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's as far as I'm going. So there's this weird little flashing defect right here. I should be able to scrape off. No problem. Here, hold my hand, Gypsy. My hand while I give you a manicure. Okay. Thumbs. That's lodged in there. Exit. you damn thing. Okay. Okay. Bums. All right. Little tiny surgical. That's here. Oh man. Make that side. Surely I did. Okay. That's actually pretty good. I'm just gonna maybe scrape the edge. Or so slightly and call that one done. Oh, that would explain some things. Didn't take the whole thing off. There. Okay. Yep. Fine. And then over here, ooh, this one's the tiniest little prominence. And that's it. Good. Okay. Now we can assemble the thumbs to these hands right here. Somehow. That is odd. Yeah. Was right to begin with, I think. How is this supposed to link in this way? Makes no sense whatsoever. Oh, unless perhaps. No, I'm not understanding what they're trying to get me to do here. Okay, we got this guy right here. And this guy right here. And it's saying that it needs to... Oh. I need polycaps. That's they connect via polycaps. E's? Yes. All the E's. Cool. Almost there. And once we're there, then I'm gonna I want to put in the LED unit just to see what it looks like. Shiny, sparkly lights are always good. This needs to be oriented upwardly, right? Yes, upwardly, and yeah. So, and then from here, see which one would you be? I think you'd be this one. From here, you're supposed to like this, or like something. Yeah, there it is. It's kind of weird, but there it is. Okay, and then I can put the reverse part on here. Wait, no. Oh, I see. These are the alternative hands. Duh. I'm so smart. Okay. It's this one. Yeah. No. Are you the correct one? I can't really tell. Wanting to... No. Oh no, I'm on my thumb! Awkward. If you don't... How do I put this? If you're not familiar with Gundam models or Plot Play models, I can't figure out the thumb again. They'll give you alternative hands. Yep. I had it working before. The wrong thumb again. My God. Hand. Thumb. Goes, oh. This way? Grimmer, cannot figure out how to make a thumb work. News at 11. This? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now, here. I need this one. Ah, no, damn it. Yes. Go. There's another hand. All sorts of hand alternatives for us. Okay. Go in like so. Of course you're gonna fall apart. Why not? Man, you're just not... You don't want to stick around, do you, thumb? And this is correct. Please don't fall off, thumb. Please don't fall off, thumb. Please don't fall off, thumb. Okay. There. Hand's done. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these arms together, I think. It didn't instruct me to do so, but I'm not seeing anything else going on. So, who goes where? You go here. You go somewhere. Here, here, here. And there goes the armoring. Fantastic. Oh. Hard to not use the or not be able to touch the armor to get the piece in. Okay. Straighten that up. And then you are slotted this way. This is left hand, so I bet it would be this way. The smaller armor on the inside of the arm. And this is how we capture the wrist. Really? I hope it's not truly that loose. I think it is. Wow, that is really shitty design. If that is the case. Okay, thank God it's not. I was like, it's just floating. It's just floating in there. I can't live with that. I will definitely have to be gluing things together upon completion of this kit. Okay, so there's that. What do we want? Do we want just fists for now? These seem more stable than the other hands. We'll do these. We'll complete out the blaster cannons too. That is the wrong hand. That's the wrong hand. Thumbs up and out. Okay. One arm. Come here. Do the thing. Do the thing with the thing. Okay. Inside. Okay. And this guy, did I orient this? I mean, it's not hard. You just have to flip it around. But yeah, it should be like this, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. And fist hand thingy. Go. I don't know if I pushed this guy all the way in. Oh, there it went. Okay. Arms. Arms! Extra hands. Okay. We're almost freaking done. Now it's just the weapons. The weapons. So I need pretty much all the G's ever made. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So all of these, right? 16, yep. Don't hit the mic. Oh, still attached to the tree. Who needs cut over here? Both of these. You're cut. You are not. Right. And I think this is going to clear this tree. Tree is clear. Definitely recommend doing all the hand shapes. You know, sometimes it might be enticing to just go, okay, one hand set's good enough, and then call it. But you never know how you'd want your model to end up looking. And if you got the options for the other hand shapes, very helpful. I'm thinking I need to do a couple things. I need to one of these things, then try to get this angle correctly. It's trickier than it may seem. Okay. Got a little bit sticking out here. Nope. There we go. That's what I wanted you to grab. God, both sides are that way. Annoying. Gonna have to be a nice job there. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that one turned out nice. This one could be a... Ooh! Sucker's really on there. No, they're to be cut off. Such awesome wiring detail. I really like it. A lot. Okay, and I think this is our last little culprit right here. Last little booger needs to get cut off. All right, now, bit of flash issue here. Cool. Started wanting to gouge. So I had to push it all the way through to avoid some nonsense that way, but now we got this discoloration problem that hopefully I'll be able to scrape off. Yep, got it. Okay, next. Okay. Things. Well, can't do much on these ones without risking hurting the piece behind it. So I don't want to go too far on them. Something here. Yeah, see, like I'm hitting it with the blade already. And that negates the whole point of trying to fix it. So, or negates the whole point of actually fixing it. Hi, Fenrir. How are you? How you doing? Not bad. There we go. Oh, this one's weird. Got this weird divot in it. I don't know what that's about, but I don't want to press it. I'm doing well. Getting close to completion on Gypsy Danger's structure, at least. And then I can start thinking about paint stuff. I'm feeling pretty good. Probably use some more coffee. Probably some lunch, too. Seems like a good idea. These little tiny pieces, I just, scary. Okay. Man, how am I going to get that? As good as that's going to get. I'm not going to gouge out the entire roundness of this part just to get that little piece. There we go. Okay, that was decent. Ooh. Crazy, weird, roundy parts. Okay. And this one, really, it's just side here. Okay. Oh, thank God, it's a straight part. Look at this. Just zip this right off. No problem. Easy. Weird. Okay. Where's the... Is this it? 1, 2. There's no 3? I think this has got to be 3 right here. Yeah. It is. Okay. Work this back. All right, good. Progress, everybody, progress. I'll vacuum the crap out of this place later. Got little goblins running everywhere now. No, no, do not want to do that. No. Leave it. There you go. Yeah, this side's got that little weird divoting as well. It doesn't look like, again, looks like it's a function of the mold making process, not like an intentional design thing. Okay. One last part. Really trying to be prominent there. Okay, good. Now we may construct. You're a thing, you're a thing, you're a thing, and you guys are things. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Dixie big boy. Yeah. Let me take a G10. Let me take a G11. Oh, I need whatever that is. I7. I7. Okay. Your I7. One for you. And one for you. Oop. Okay, that was good. I love working on just nice flat pieces. This is a treat. Things just come right off like you want them to, you know? I know what this is about. We'll knock that off while we're here. All right, now we can actually construct stuff. You are oriented flat down. Go up top here. Right? Or is it in this orientation? Yeah. So, you. Now we need these round C. Differences, if any, they have, and I'm not seeing any. You apparently are supposed to go in here somehow. Where? Line that up with who? I don't get that. I guess this, right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Oh, this is kind of a cool part. Big old veiny forearm. Oh God, no! Make sure. Yes. They are different parts. Which would explain the fit problem, potentially. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Wow, look at that thing. Pretty massive. Popeye forearm. Okay. Yep, good. Okay, there's that. Now we just need pretty much the rest of all the C's. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, I see. You actually have to take off the armor pieces from these forearms and put on here. The C7, or just the forearm wrapping. All that's really left though is these things. I'm just gonna stick with fists. I think fists is a good pose for just standing. But we will absolutely put these hand cannons together. Plasma cannons, I believe, is what they are in the movie. Four connections, gross. And we'll complete the swords as well. I'm rather partial to swords with mechs. Coffee. Oh man, this is also, wow. Pretty damn horrible. Yeah. Maybe if I can do one of these. Yeah, that was better. That's 3. Where's that? Here it is. Yep. Oh, that came off real nice. Cool. There's a thing I won't have to mess with now. Okay. That was the rough edge. Okay, that's all that one needed. Much better. Okay. They use the plasma cannon quite a bit in the movie, so it must be the Gypsy Danger's like primary melt your face weapon. Is it's not like used all the time. It's just like, oh god, the shit hits the fan. Really, use the plasma cannon now. Go Mega Man on them. Okay. Like in the latest Pacific Rim was Uprising. They used it as also a mode of propulsion. I like Pacific Rim fine. I like the mech models and everything. It's not like my favorite movie of all time or anything, but I've watched plenty of it for inspiration purposes and trying to figure out what I'd like to do with the model. Okay, now we need clear parts J2. I think we're done with J after this too. Hey, J2, haha. Okay. These being clear doesn't make tremendous amounts of sense to me because no light can get to them. You know, so they could have maybe colored them. Give it a little bit more depth than just straight, flat, clear. Okay. Clear parts on a curve. Always scary. But these actually are not going to require any knifing, which I'm glad about. If I can avoid having to knife or sand anything that's clear, then I do so. Because that, oh god, that will not make things better. It will always make it worse. And you could plastic polish the living crap out of it, I suppose, which is what you probably need to do. But if you can avoid it, why not? It does have a nice reflectivity to it, I guess. Okay. And then these just pop right into here, I would imagine. They're rotatable, so, yep. Okay. Gotta greebly your parts so we can see them all. Greebly. One last thing. Swords. Anything special, or I just pop these dudes off and put them back to back and we got ourselves a sword, or what? Or are they just one piece? Oh, they're just one piece. Easy. Love it. We'll figure out where insertion points are on these things too. Two sword types. One where it's extended and one where it's retracted. Whip sword. Okay. Oops. Now, Gypsy Danger only has one sword, but this one came with two. And if both hands allow it, then, man, why not dual wield? That looks just so cool. Why not dual wield? Okay. Other than polycaps, that is the entirety of the kit. Removed from the tree. Kind of stands out like a sore thumb. Not bad. So I'd probably end up coming back and doing some sanding and buffing and stuff. Make sure that the edges are completely clean and straight. Okay. There's one. Am I doing everything off camera again? Probably. Probably. Good. Turned out pretty good, actually. Not gonna monkey with that anymore. Really wanted to get it to the edge because you tell it's like, ah. Okay, these are separated. That makes things easier. Yeah, it's a piece of cake. It's like, no problem. It does have this weird little thing sticking out though. That needs to get yanked. Needs to get yanked. Glued. Needs to get taken off. Better. Okay. Good way for me to get cut. Boop. Get booped. Oh God, this is all right. Well, might have to do some surgery on this one. Okay. Definitely in that don't press your luck zone now. Bad angle. There we go. Okay. Sword's complete. All the stuff is complete. Right now, what this is telling me is you should be able to... How does this work? Oh, I see. I don't know. I don't think you can insert the sword with the hand in place. Let's take a hand off. Oh God, maybe. Jesus. Okay. See what the swords look like. Okay. Yep, all the armor pieces are now wanting to fall off. Or maybe you can put this in and then you can insert the hand. It looks like the hand should be able to work with this. I mean, it not having a hand all of a sudden looks pretty stupid, I would say. Yeah. Gotta kind of make a fist a little bit. But that's pretty freaking cool. I rather like that. I'll have one extended too, so we can get a look at that. Where is this thing? Okay, this needs to get rotated. This needs to get tilted down, and we should be able to just squeeze this in, like so. This up into a bit more natural looking position. And there's the extended version where the whip blades out. Okay, cool. Off some of this here. Now we got this. Wow, it's kind of nice. They put that in there pretty deep. Oh no, this is the worst thing to fall off. The back things are horrible. Okay, I'm just gonna take them off. Just gonna take them off. They are real pains in the butts to deal with. Okay, let me just. Look at all the gluing I have to do to make this work properly. You need to spin. Where's your spin? What makes you spin? This? Okay. I'll pre-spin it, since this guy's going to want to fall off anyway. Oh my god. Yeah. Loose pieces are freaking annoying as a modeler. Can't see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. Oh my god. Put one on, another comes off. Put one on, another comes off. Put one on, another one comes off. Okay. You think you can hang out for just a second. So we can just construct this model and admire it a little bit. Admire the work. Can I rotate this anymore? No, that's it. It's you gotta have weird hand. I suppose if I were to have that pose, I would probably opt for the open hands, maybe, or one of them being open and then put it in a bit of an action. Jesus, man, just I love the armor, but it's falling apart. Like, by looking at it is annoying. Don't look at me, I'm gonna fall off. Okay. Here's our dude. How much they see of him. Start getting shadows. You know what I can do? I can do this. I can do this. Get a good look, better look at him. Her, actually. Yep, therefore it's a she. Got a Gypsy Danger. What I could use? Something for some contrast. Yeah, you're perfect. I don't think I can zoom out anymore, can I? That's it. That sucks. Can't make it work. Okay, well, there's Gypsy Danger. Now the last thing I want to do is I want to install the LED thingy, and I'll probably mock this up, take some pictures of it, Instagram it, and all that. Clean some of this stuff up. And right there, Gypsy. Really, really not a bad model. I like it. It's pretty nice. What kind of... I forgot, the ultimate height, I think, was like 10 inches. Yeah, right in around 10 inches. And we're looking at, let me get in front of it, about 5 inches? 5 inches wide or so? And of course, the profile is really thin. It would fit arms to the side neatly within a 2-inch profile, actually. So it's not a wide model. Clean some of this stuff up just to get out of the way, and then we can insert the LED kit and see what that looks like turned on with the model and all. Excuse me, Gypsy. Just be here in the shadows for a sec while I get rid of all this stuff. We're here for the moment. Get the rough stuff now. Ah! It's all on me. Get off me! Okay. I want to take the extras and we will be moving them to the side for a moment into their box. Okay, now I need to install this little guy. So step one is I need to put batteries in it. Baby screwdriver that I just put away. Okay, and here. There we go. Batteries. Okay. Two of these little dudes. All right. I don't know what the orientation is. When in doubt, RTFM, right? Orientation of batteries is as follows. Where are they? Here we go. Which side is positive? All right, well, hopefully this little chip is smart enough to not blow. If I get the orientation wrong, usually it's in this sort of direction. Okay. Yeah, that clearly didn't work. So getting these out is going to be fun. Probably shouldn't use something metal to do this. It's a good way to short things, but I'm dumb, so try again. If this doesn't work at all, that'll be a real bummer. Ah, it doesn't work at all. Man, now I'm gonna have to do things with circuitry. Well, that sucks. Wah wah. Pretty simple. Yeah, I'll just have to pull out a multimeter and figure out where things are going awry. Little diode be working fine too. I really don't think that that is the correct orientation though. That seems weird. Unusual for batteries. Unless the funny part is they are meant to be alternating somehow like this. Really stupid. I doubt that though. Okay. Really nice if this would have worked. However, it does not. All right, well, I'll get a multimeter out and monkey with that later. For the moment, let me put this over here so I don't lose the parts. But even without that gimmick working, I am awfully pleased by the way the Gypsy Danger turned out. It's kind of dark there. Look, top-down view. Yeah. Pretty damn good looking model, I think, overall. It's going to be really fun to paint. I got some ideas about that. Yeah. I like it. Good. You can go like that. All right. With that said, I, my friends, am hungry, and I would like to go get something to eat. I will do that. However, oh look, frames are dropping anyway. All frames dropping. All right. Well, let me see where we can go while the frames are continuing to try to die. I'll rate us on over, hopefully. See what we got going on here. All right, cool. I'm gonna raid all of us remaining over to Colette MSLP so we can check out what she's doing on the nail side of things. Here, as well. Closer. So thanks everybody for joining me. I'm not sure when we're gonna next have another Gunpla. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do paint wise. That's gonna take some time. I'm also gonna work on this light thing and see if I can get it to work. It's a small PCB. I should be able to sort out what's going wrong with it. But thank you so much. Please enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope you will enjoy or join me in going over to Colette's place for her 12 Days of Christmas nails. I don't do my nails, as you can tell, right? Personally, but I find it fascinating the techniques that she uses. No raid message other than hi. Go ahead and say hi or something. But I'm going to send this on over there right now. Okay. Thanks again, everybody. Have yourself a good weekend, remainder thereof, and we'll see you next time.